That moment in the mirror. Why so many women over 50 avoid wide-leg pants? Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, slipped on a pair of wide-leg pants, and instantly hesitated? In just a few seconds, you shook your head and thought, "No, not for me, not at this age, you're not alone." So many women over 50 have had that exact moment, not because they didn't like how the pants looked, but because deep down, they felt like maybe it was time to stop dreaming. Time changes our bodies, hormones reshape our silhouettes, and somewhere along the way, fashion seems to forget that women who have lived, loved, and built lives still deserve to feel beautiful. Wide-leg pants, flowy, elegant, effortless, are often seen as something for the young, the tall, the bold, so we quietly let them go, not because they don't suit us, but because we've been led to believe they're no longer for us. But here's the truth: you, more than anyone, have earned the right to wear what makes you feel alive. When chosen well, wide-leg pants don't hide you. They support you. They don't try to make you look younger. They allow you to feel lighter in body and spirit. If you're still unsure, let me show you what's possible. Because sometimes the piece you thought you were too old for is the very thing that leads you back to the most radiant version of yourself. What no one told us: wide-leg pants might be the most powerful piece in midlife fashion. Why wide-leg pants after 50 are more than a trend. They're a quiet declaration of self-worth. Remember that moment in the mirrors, when you tried something on and thought, "This just isn't for me anymore." What if that moment wasn't the end of your style story, but the beginning of seeing yourself with new eyes? We've been taught that fashion should fix us. Slim the waist, hide the curves, make us look younger, but fashion isn't supposed to be a mask, it's supposed to be a mirror. And wide-leg pants, when chosen thoughtfully, might just be the most forgiving, flattering, and honest mirror you'll ever wear. I've styled women in their 50s, 60s, even 70s. And again, I return to the same piece, the wide-leg pant, not as a trend, but as a quiet declaration of self-worth, comfort without sacrificing elegance. No more squeezing into stiff slacks. Wide-leg pants move with you. With the right fabric and cut, softness becomes sophistication, flattering in all the right ways. They gently skim over areas we may feel less confident about, and celebrate the ones we love. Wider hips, they glide right over soft tummy. A flat front high-rise smooths and elongates, timeless style that never chases trends. From 1930s suits to modern runways, wide-leg pants have never gone out of style. They aren't loud, but they command quiet attention. Versatility you didn't expect. One well-fitted pair can take you through your day. Morning errands, soft tea and sneakers. Coffee date, silk scarf and flats. Dinner out, draped blouse and heels. Most of all, they let you be you. No sucking in, no stiff seams, no pretending. You can sit cross-legged, hug your grandkids. Walk freely and still feel beautiful. These pants weren't made for airbrushed magazines. They were made for real women. Like you, dressing for a life well lived. You don't need to become someone new. You simply need to come back to yourself. And maybe that starts with one perfectly chosen pair of pants. Choosing the right pair. How to find wide-leg pants after 50 that flatter, support, and feel like home. We've just talked about why wide-leg pants can be a woman's secret weapon in midlife. Now let's bring that into the real world. Because chances are you've already tried on a pair, and maybe it didn't go so well. You slipped them on, looked in the mirror, and thought, "This just doesn't work on me." But here's the truth. It's not that the pants weren't right for your age. It's that the pair you tried wasn't right for you. When chosen poorly, wide-leg pants can overwhelm your shape, but when chosen well, they can transform how you carry yourself. Here are 5 timeless rules I give every woman over 50 when she's ready to give wide-leg pants another chance. Get the length right, it lifts without forcing. Length is everything. Too long and you look swallowed by fabric. Too short and it cuts you off awkwardly. Here's a guide. If you're petite, go for ankle-grazing styles that reveal a hint of the ankle bone. Elegant and elongating. If you're taller, aim for a soft break at the shoe. Just enough to create flow and length in the legs. And don't hesitate to get them tailored. A small hem can add inches to how tall and polished you appear. Fabric makes the fit and the statement. Ever notice how some wide-leg pants move like silk and others hang stiff like curtains? The fabric you choose defines everything, from how the pants flatter your figure to how sophisticated you feel in them. Here, what works beautifully for women 50 and up. Linen blends breezy, structured, with a refined texture. Tencel or crepe light and drapey, perfect for dinners or casual brunches. Pont knit stretchy, wrinkle-resistant, ideal for travel or long days out. Avoid stiff, overly heavy fabrics or high-shine synthetics. They tend to add visual bulk and rarely flatter midlife curves. Pay attention to the waist, subtle support, big impact. Mid-rise or low-rise, not anymore. For most women over 50, a gentle high rise is the sweet spot. It elongates the legs and smooths the midsection without digging in. Look for flat front designs, especially flattering when you want to tuck in your blouse. Elastic panels at the back or sides, for comfort that moves with you. No harsh seams or tight bands, because nobody wants waistband marks after lunch. The waistline should never feel like a restriction. It should feel like quiet support. Color matters, soft doesn't mean boring. For years, many of us have lined on black or navy out of habit, safe, familiar, slimming. But color isn't your enemy. In fact, it might be the softest way to light up your features. Let's explore the shades that gently enhance your natural glow. You don't have to live in black or charcoal forever. There's a whole world of color that flatters mature skin and pairs effortlessly with pieces you already own. Try these tones: sophisticated neutrals, ivory, camel, navy, warm top. Gentle pastels, blush pink, soft olive, muted lavender. Subtle prints, narrow vertical stripes, or watercolor florals. And here's a smart tip. If you can style one pair of pants with at least 3 tops you already own, it's a keeper. Do skip the tailor, no perfect fit comes off the rack. Here's the secret every stylish woman knows. It's not about where you shop. It's about how you finish what you bring home. Whether you buy your pants from a designer boutique or a local store, the magic often comes after the sale. Shorten the hem. Taper the legs slightly. Adjust the waistband. That $50 pair. Suddenly it looks like custom tailoring. Style isn't about price, it's about fit, and the right fit changes everything. A great pair of wide-leg pants doesn't hide you, it sets you free. You won't need to angle yourself in the mirror or hide behind dark, tight clothes. You'll stand tall, walk easy, and smile. Because you're not wearing them to look younger. You're wearing them to look exactly like the woman you've become, confident, elegant and wholly, unapologetically you. Avoiding common mistakes. Wide leg pants after 50, what to avoid so your style flows effortlessly. One of the quiet truths in fashion is this: many women look effortlessly stylish not because they never make mistakes, but because they know how to fix them with grace. And when it comes to wide-leg pants, it's often the smallest misstep that throws the whole outfit off balance. But here's the good news. Every misstep is fixable, and no woman is ever too old or not the type to wear wide-leg pants. More often than not, she simply hasn't been shown how to make them work for her. You don't need to change your body to look great. You just need to sidestep a few common fashion traps. Traps even models fall into. Here are 5 of the most common wide-leg pant mistakes I've seen over the years. Along with simple, elegant solutions, pairing with a too loose top. Wide-leg pants already offer plenty of volume. Add a boxy, oversized top with no structure, and suddenly your shape disappears entirely. The outfit becomes a rectangle, not a silhouette. Instead, opt for a softly fitted top that follows the line of your shoulders and waist. A front tuck just a little to give structure without stiffness. Or a cropped blouse that ends right at the waist for balance and ease. Wearing wide pants doesn't mean drowning in fabric. Your body deserves to be seen gently, confidently. Pants that are too long. This is probably the most common misstep. Many women assume longer pants equals longer legs, but pants that drag on the floor don't elongate. They overwhelm. They also pose a tripping hazard, especially if you prefer flats or low heels. Try this: test your pants with your most worn shoes and hem them so they just skim the top of your foot or hover slightly above. If you're petite, cropped wide leg styles that hit right at the ankle are incredibly flattering and much easier to wear. Don't hesitate to take them to a tailor. A half-inch tweak can change how you walk and how you feel, choosing loud prints or overpowering colors. I love a good pattern, but with wide leg pants, there's a lot of surface area, and bold prints can easily steal the show, sometimes in the wrong way. If the eye goes straight to your pants and nowhere else, it can feel imbalanced. What works best? Subtle prints like soft florals or watercolor patterns. Vertical stripes, great for elongating the body. Pastels or elegant neutrals that blend easily into your existing wardrobe. Let you be the focus, not your pants. Wearing the wrong shoes. The right shoe can make or break the line of a wide leg pant. They need support, not just in comfort, but in shape and flow. Try pairing them with pointed toe flats or kitten heels for that lengthening effect. Block heels or slim strap sandals for casual elegance. Sleek, low-profile sneakers for travel or relaxed days. Avoid heavy soles or bulky athletic sneakers. They disrupt the silhouette and weigh the whole look down, skipping the tuck or overdoing it. How you style your top matters just as much as the pants. Fully tucking in a shirt can emphasize the midsection in ways we'd rather not. Leaving it completely untucked can look unfinished. Here's a better option: the French tuck, tucking just the front or side of your shirt in. A belt to gently define your waist if you like structure. Or choosing tops with asymmetrical hems or soft ruffles that create shape without needing to be tucked at all. The goal is effortless elegance, not perfection, just shape, softness, and movement. Fashion isn't about right or wrong. It's about making thoughtful choices that feel right for you. You don't need to copy someone else's style to look stunning. You just need to know what to avoid, so your own quiet confidence can shine through. With the right tweaks, wide leg pants can be more than flattering. They can be freeing. So how do we bring that freedom into everyday life? You don't need a closet full of outfits. Just one pair styled thoughtfully. Let me show you how one pant can fit 5 different moments in your week. 5 ways to wear one pair. Style ideas for wide leg pants after 50. Your everyday wardrobe hero. You don't need 10 different outfits to feel stylish every day. Sometimes all it takes is one perfectly fitting pair of wide leg pants and a little creativity, because real style isn't about excess, it's about intention. Let's explore how this one wardrobe essential can adapt to 5 moments in your week. From your quiet mornings at home to spontaneous evenings out. Wide-leg pants can move with you gracefully, confidently, and always in your own rhythm. Morning coffee and errands. Imagine a peaceful morning. Flowers from the market, a visit to your favorite bakery. Catching up with a friend over coffee. Style it with a soft linen or pastel wide-leg pant. A fitted cotton tee in ivory. A cropped denim jacket or light cardigan. Low-profile sneakers or soft leather sandals. A woven crossbody bag and sunglasses. Add a silk scarf tied to your bag or neck for a touch of whimsy. Simple, effortless, and quietly elegant. Elegant evenings and dinner parties. An intimate dinner, an outdoor concert, or a friend's birthday celebration. Moments that call for presence without pretense. Style it with wide-leg satin or crepe pants in black or deep navy. A silk blouse with puffed sleeves or a cowl neckline. Delicate earrings and a simple bracelet. Kitten heels or slingbacks. A structured neutral clutch. You won't need a body-hugging dress to make an entrance. Your poise and style will do that on their own. Garden parties and weekend brunch. A relaxed backyard gathering with soft music, sunlight filtering through trees. And the scent of something delicious in the air. Style it with floral striped or pastel wide-leg pants. A boat neck or puff-sleeved linen top. Block heel sandals in nude tones. A thin necklace or a silk hair ribbon. Hair loosely tied or in a relaxed top knot. Let your outfit reflect the mood. Light, joyful, and open to whatever the day brings. Travel days in airport style. Early morning flights, packed bags, and the anticipation of a new destination. You want comfort, but not at the expense of style. Style it with wrinkle-resistant knit or tencel pants in charcoal or slate. A fitted tee with a long cardigan or light kimono-style jacket. Slip-on shoes or slick sneakers. A lightweight wrap for the plane. A large crossbody bag and tinted sunglasses. Dress like you're one photo away from capturing the perfect travel memory. At home but still radiant. A quiet Sunday, tea by the window, a good book, or simply tending your plants and letting yourself slow down. Style it with bamboo or modal wide-leg pants in a soft neutral. A ribbed fitted tee or tank. A lightweight duster or kimono. Cozy slippers or bare feet. Light makeup and a rosy lip balm. Style at home isn't about impressing others. It's about honoring yourself. The women who dared and found their own glow. You might still be unsure, maybe you're thinking, that all sounds lovely, but not for me. Not with my shape, not at my age, I understand. Because behind every hesitation about fashion, there's often a quiet ache. A mix of aging, body changes, and the weight of other people's opinions. But allow me to share a few real stories. Stories of women who once stood exactly where you are. They didn't change their bodies. They didn't chase trends or get surgery. They simply tried again. With a new perspective. And what they discovered was the most beautiful version of themselves. At an age when they thought style had already moved on. Lena, 64, petite and pear-shaped. She used to wear only dark, fitted clothes to shrink her silhouette. But she always felt stiff, restricted, like she had to earn her beauty. One day, she stepped into a fitting room and I handed her a pair of cropped, wide-leg linen pants in a soft cream stripe, paired with a light button-up shirt. She looked in the mirror, said nothing, then smiled and whispered, "I haven't felt beautiful without trying so hard in years." May, 68, soft belly, hasn't worn a belt in 2 decades. She avoided high-waisted pants, fearing they'd draw attention to her midsection. But one day she tried just once, a pair of plum-colored wide-leg trousers with a flat front and gentle elastic back. She added a puff-sleeve blouse and a thin belt. She didn't expect to feel good, but she did, not younger. Just at ease, and everyone around her noticed, not because of how she looked, but because of how she carried herself. Someone told her, "You seem lighter, happier," and she was. Claire, 70, tall, but always felt invisible. Being taller than her peers had made her shrink herself over the years. She wore slouchy gray clothes just to blend in. But then she tried something new, rust-red wide-leg pants. A tucked-in cream blouse, a bold necklace. She didn't just look taller, she stood taller. For the first time, she stopped apologizing for the body she had always had. It wasn't the outfit that changed her. It was the decision to stop shrinking herself. Nora, 62, recently retired, unsure of her style. After decades in corporate clothes, she lost her sense of personal style. When retirement came, comfort took over. And slowly so did a sense of fading. Then her daughter took her shopping. She picked out beige wide-leg pants, a tank top and a cropped kimono. Nora laughed at first. "That's for the young ones," she said. But her daughter looked her in the eye and replied, "No, Mom, you should have dressed like this a long time ago." Now she wears that outfit at home. Just for herself, not to impress anyone. Just to remind herself that she's still living. Fully, intentionally, beautifully. None of these women changed their shape or turned back time. They simply changed how they saw themselves. And chose differently. Because sometimes a pair of wide-leg pants isn't just fabric. It's a gentle experiment. What happens if I let myself feel free? The answer, something beautiful. You don't have to be younger to dress beautifully. You just have to believe you're still worthy of feeling beautiful. Right now at this age, in this body, as yourself. The mirror doesn't lie, but it doesn't tell the whole story either. So here we are, after everything we've explored. From the doubts in front of the mirror to the quiet power of wide-leg pants. You might still be wondering, what should I wear tomorrow? It sounds like a simple question, but after 50, that question carries much more weight, because at this stage in life, we don't dress just to cover our bodies, we dress to reclaim something deeper. A sense of presence, a sense of ease, a gentle pride in who we've become. Every style tip I've shared, every story I've told is really about one thing, reminding you that you have the right to feel seen again, not by chasing trends. Not by squeezing into something that doesn't feel like you, but by choosing pieces that move with you, that reflect your rhythm, your grace, your quiet strength. So what do you wear tomorrow? Maybe it's that wide-leg linen pant you never thought you'd try again. Maybe it's a soft silk blouse that makes you feel elegant at breakfast. Maybe it's a deep plum scarf draped loosely around your shoulders on a stroll through the garden. Or maybe it's simply the outfit that makes you walk taller even if nobody else is watching. Because aging isn't about fading, it's about refining, and fashion at its best is not decoration. It's declaration, a declaration that says, I'm still here, I still matter, and I still get to choose how I show up in the world. So tomorrow, wear something that feels like you, because when you do, the mirror won't just reflect your image. It'll echo your confidence. And that, my dear, is timeless, when your pants become more than just clothes. They become a gentle reminder. When you choose a pair of wide-leg pants, you're not just choosing something to wear. You're choosing comfort. Something you've more than earned after years of putting others first. Family, work, responsibilities. You're choosing freedom in your stride. A quiet defiance against outdated ideas about how older women should dress. And most of all, you're telling the world and yourself, I still care about myself, I still want to live beautifully, and I choose to do that, starting with something as simple as what I put on today. Whether you're tidying up your home, picking out fresh flowers, enjoying tea with an old friend, or stepping into a quiet dinner gathering, those wide leg pants are with you, not to turn you into someone else, but to remind you that you, in your grace and maturity, have always been radiant. Because fashion, after all, isn't about impressing others anymore. It's about dressing in a way that makes you feel comfortable, confident, and true to yourself in the everyday moments that matter most. Women over 50 don't need to try to look young. You just need to live truthfully. And let your clothes reflect the beauty that's always been yours. A gentle echo to close this chapter. Remember that moment when you stood in front of the mirror, hesitating, wondering if something was no longer for you. That moment wasn't the end of your style story. It was just the beginning of seeing yourself with softer, wiser eyes. And if there's one truth that carries through every story, every outfit, every moment we've shared, it's this. You don't need to shrink yourself to be accepted. You don't need to chase youth to be radiant. You simply need to come home to who you already are, because the most powerful kind of beauty is not loud, it's lived. It's written in the lines you've earned, the grace in your stride, the calm in your voice. A wide leg pant won't change your life, but it might change how you show up for it. It might remind you softly, powerfully, that you're still allowed to feel beautiful, still allowed to feel seen. And maybe that's the real gift of style after 50, not to impress others, but to remember yourself. This was never just about pants. It was always about how you see yourself. Worthy, radiant, and still unfolding. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and felt like something no longer belonged to you? Have you ever surprised yourself by trying something new and loving it? Or maybe you're still on the fence, and that's okay too. Don't be shy. Sometimes even a simple comment like, "I'm still learning to love myself again," can inspire someone who really needs to hear it. Let's turn this space into a circle of women, wise, warm, and wonderfully real, lifting each other up. And if this spoke to your heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have so much more to explore together. Because after 50, we don't just age, we evolve with elegance.